Hey guys, Thomas with ReelFlyRod here. Tim and I, my cameraman, are down at the Great Miami River just outside Dayton, Ohio, and today we're going to be showing you guys the 2020 or new for 2021 TFO Mangrove Coast, which was the replacement for the really popular mangrove. So we're going to be slinging some craws. We're a few weeks out from the bass spawn, so we're hoping for some good luck. All right, so in my hand I've got the original mangrove. This was released like almost a decade ago, and its popularity just took off from there. It's very popular with like the intermediate to expert style angler, and what makes it really popular with everybody is that it's really forgiving. So, you know, basically anybody can pick it up. You can jump straight into it, but it's also a rod that that will grow with you. So like, I can give this into an intermediate and it's going to last him a couple of years. It really will. It's not something that he'll outgrow like a very entry-level rod. And just another thing I want to highlight is that this series, it went all the way from a 5 weight up to a 12, and it was intended as like a saltwater rod, but it gained like another like side popularity with bass fishermen as well, because it was really good at throwing big heavy craws and stuff like that. It has a very strong backbone, so it's really good at like lifting heavy lines, heavy flies. All right guys, so I've made the switch. Now I've got the Mangrove Coast. Like I said earlier, this one came out in 2021, and it served as like the spiritual successor to the really popular mangrove rod. It's a little bit different though, so you know, if you already had the mangrove and want to pick up another one, it's going to be a little bit different. So one of the main differences is that it doesn't have that resin that was popular with the mangrove. And the resin in the old rod, it really strengthened the blank, but it added a lot of weight as well. So when you pick up the Mangrove Coast, you're going to notice it's a lot lighter than the previous series, which, you know, that's really good for a lot of anglers, but it still packs a lot of punch as well. So if you're one of those saltwater guys, you're going to be able to throw into the wind really well. This was developed by Flip Pallet, which if you're, you know, at all knowledgeable in fly fishing, you're going to know that name very well. So, you know, like I said with the mangrove, it was very popular with a number of anglers for many reasons. One is that it's something that you can grow into, and that rings true with the Mangrove Coast as well. You're not going to be able or you're going to pick this up and it's going to grow with you as you grow as a fly fisherman as well. All right, I'm going to take a step in closer and we're going to, you know, look at all these components up close for you to see. All right, so starting from the bottom, we have an anodized aluminum reel seat, which is obviously saltwater safe because this was made as a saltwater rod. And then going up to the cork, you can see that full well is very comfortable. It's not too big, not too small. And at the very end of the cork, you'll see that it has these burl markings. This was a feature that was brought over from the mangrove actually, and is actually on the TFO Legacy as well. You can see there's one big one, two small ones. That means that this is a 7-weight rod, and that's part of the reason this was very popular with guides and stuff, because they could throw a whole bunch of these rods into their skiff or whatever, any kind of boat, and you can automatically look at it and ID which rod that is and hand it straight to your customer. So that's a really important feature that, you know, retained from the mangrove. All right, and you can see the blank is a very dark navy blue, and it's got some gold tippings in there as well. And then moving on up the rod, where you get to the stainless steel stripping guides, and then all the way up, stainless steel snake guides as well. So this is obviously a very saltwater oriented rod, but if you are a freshwater guy going for, you know, stuff like bass and bigger freshwater, this is an absolutely perfect rod for you as well. And it's great for those customers that, you know, they might want to dabble here and there. So if you're a freshwater guy that's mainly in the Midwest, but you take a yearly trip down to, you know, the Keys or something, this is absolutely a great stick for you to pick up, because you can do some great double time with it. All right, so, you know, we appreciate you guys watching our like quick comparison between the Mangrove and Mangrove Coast. And as always, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to the ReelFlyRod crew. Like, TFO is one of our most popular brands, and everybody in the shop fishes them, so we know these products very well, and we're always confident that when we recommend them to our customers. So like I said, go ahead and reach out. ask any questions. We're always here to help for you.